wish those gerbils would just shut up, make it a racket. I'm just kidding, I love my gerbils so much. I'm always putting pictures of my gerbils on Snapchat. Let me just show you. Let me show you right now. I'll show you my Snapchat. Oh, the baby gerbil. Look at them. This is so cute. I love it. Oh, that's good.
Hello, me again. Last week when I launched my YouTube channel, I had a lot of lovely comments, and one of them was a request which I was very grateful for. It said, I would really like to see your foundation routine and eyebrow routine and just everything. Thank you, Antonia. So yeah, that's what I've done today. Today's video, as you probably could tell from the title, is my foundation routine. Everything from moisturiser and primer to like contouring and powder and all that stuff. The only thing I would say with this though is that it changes literally every day. I'm still in the process of figuring out what works for me. So take from this what you will. Let's get into it.
First things first, locate cup of tea. This step is essential. I always cleanse, tone and moisturise to prepare my face for the flip ton of makeup about to be applied on it. I prime my face using NYX's Photo Loving Primer to work as a barrier between my moisturiser and my foundation. This will stop it from oxidising, which could result in your foundation looking patchy or darker throughout the day. You only need a tiny bit of this though, because a little bit goes a long way. Then I go in with this green concealer from my well-loved Morphe 20 Con palette, and this will cancel out any redness which I tend to get around my nose and cheeks. Personally, I like to apply this with my finger just because my finger's warm and I feel like it moves the product around better. Similarly, I use orange under my eye area to conceal any under eye bags, which are normally bluey or purple in colour. I buff all of that in with a beauty sponge so as not to move the product around too much. And then I set it with powder of choice. The foundation I'm using is Max Factor's Pan Stick, which is one that I always go back to. Its medium to full coverage and light creamy texture seems to sit and blend really well on my skin. It's quick and easy and always looks flawless, even on days when my skin's feeling really dry. And then I buff that in with a fluffy, dense buffing brush, starting at my nose and working my way out. I then go in with Revlon Colour Stay Foundation in the shade Ivory to highlight the usual spots, which you might already know are under the eye area, centre of the nose, forehead, chin, anywhere where that light hits really. Then I go in with a darker shade in the same foundation to hit the contour spots. That's around the hairline, underneath my cheekbones, centre of my philtrum, sides of nose, tip of nose, and I like to do either side of my chin too. I buff it all out using separate brushes for each colour, and notice how I buff my contour upwards, not downwards, just because we don't want to lose that contour. Most people use concealer for this, but foundation works just as well. I then set my highlight using this light colour in the Morphe Pressed Powder palette on a beauty blender, and my contour with my NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette. I can't pick, so I just use them all. I use the highlight shade in the same palette to dust over the tops of my cheekbones and the tip and bridge of my nose and Cupid's bow, and then I use this blush from Emite Makeup, and then we're done. And this is what it looks like with the rest of my makeup.
Okay, so that's my foundation routine-ish most of the time, some days if I'm going all out. So that's it. Next week will be the eyebrow routine. These. I filmed it today, so I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you soon. Bye!
What are you doing? You tell everybody what you've been doing, huh? What have you been doing?